I'm Doug Bolt, and this is my 1967 Plymouth GTX. Chrysler needed a car to compete with the GTO. They felt that that had been the winning car of the war at the time. They had a new body style in 1966. It was called the Belvedere, and they decided that for '67, they were going to come out with the Belvedere GTX. To make this car a real winner in their minds, they went right to the top and took their best and biggest and baddest engine they had, which was the 440. That was the standard of the day. 375 horsepower, the car had plenty of get up and go. Standard equipment was fiberglass hood scoops, a blacked out grille, racing style gas cap, dual chrome exhaust tips, and custom mag wheels. Really made the car look nice. But it also had a subtlety to it that made the car have a coined phrase or a name of the gentleman's muscle car, because just cruising down the road, it didn't look like a big, bad car. When you hit the gas, it took off. Fast forward to 1972, and I'm a sophomore in Hackensack, New Jersey at a Votech high school, and I walk into the shop one day, and there on the floor is a '67 black on black GTX. I didn't even know what the car was, but I fell in love. Happened to find out that it was a friend of mine's car, and he was looking to sell it. He was tired of working on it. I went home and begged, borrowed, and stole from my mom and dad every penny of $800 to buy the car brand new. At 16 and a half in New Jersey, you cannot drive. You can't get a learner's permit. You can do nothing. So the car went into the side of my house, where I decided I was going to fix it up and spend every dime I had in making the car right. Now, this is not that original car. 2 years later, I ended up selling it to my best friend, who sold it to another friend, and then it pretty much disappeared from history. Now, some 25 years later, I have found the same car and spent 2.5 years restoring it back to the original factory configuration. Every nut, bolt, and screw in this car is the way Chrysler turned it out in 1967. Painstaking detail, as every restorer knows, to try to find the little parts that make it all worthwhile, so that when somebody opens the hood, they go, wow. It's just a pleasure and a joy to drive, because you go down the road at 30, 40, 50 miles an hour, and has a very light little tone to it that lets you know you have a performance car. But boy, when you step your right foot into it, it gets up and go. It really runs great.